What's going on YouTube? My name is Shwaggasaurus, or you guys can call me Anthony, and today I'm going to do a little render settings tutorial for you guys in Adobe After Effects. And for all of you who do not know, I use After Effects. I do not use Sony Vegas. I have it downloaded, but that's like when I hit a clip or something and I want to render it out. But I really want to make this video because of the fact I have a lot of friends who are getting into editing and they need good render settings. And I know you can go on YouTube and just type it up and you'll get a bunch of answers. But a lot of people do not know what they're talking about. They don't understand render settings, so they pick things that they think look good and actually end up turning out like complete garbage. So you want to open After Effects, and I'll show you my composition settings first. So go to composition, go to new composition, and you want to copy down my settings. So width is 1280 by 720. Uncheck lock aspect ratio. Pixel aspect ratio should be square pixels. Frame rate 59.94 all the time. If you're doing a commentary, then 29.97 would be a lot better. But if you're editing and you're adding a bunch of effects, 59.94 is the way to go. Resolution should be full, and duration, that's all preference. You can do that on your own, and it's all up to you. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to drag a clip in here 1 second. Maybe I'll find one. I have so much crap on my hard drive right now. It doesn't even matter what clip I'm using. Alright, so we got a clip, and say you added all your effects to it, color corrections, whatever you're doing, and you want to render it out. So you're going to want to hit composition, you're going to want to hit add to render queue, alright, and you got this little thing that comes up. So render settings, you want to click on this. You want to keep everything the same except frame rate. Use this frame rate, 29.97, and I'm sure you guys are like, wait, what? Didn't you just say 59.94? Composition settings should always be 59.94, so you don't get distortion in your video, depending on what editing effects you're using. But when you render it out, you want to render it in 29.97 first, because YouTube automatically downgrades your video to 29.97 when you upload your video. And secondly, your video renders quicker and it turns out to be a lot smoother. But make sure your composition settings are 59.94, or else your video is going to look really bad. Keep everything the same, change that only, and check use this frame rate. Hit OK. Output module. I have a preset, and you guys just need to copy this down. Okay. I'm gonna click on it. Alright. So, main options: format H.264. Include project link checked. Uncheck include source XMP metadata. I have no idea what that means, to be honest with you guys. Post render action none. Check video output and make sure it's on RGB, millions of colors, and pre-multiplied matted. And if you guys want audio, which I'm sure you do if you make an edit, obviously that would be really weird if you didn't have audio. Check audio output and make sure it's at 48 kilohertz, 16-bit, and stereo. And then we're gonna want to go to format options, and your little box that pops up might be a little different. Probably won't have this. I have an older version of Adobe After Effects. I have CS4, so that's probably why. But it's the same thing. Just ignore that. I'm gonna go to Video tab. TV standard, check NTSC. Frame rate 59.94. Pixel aspect ratio, square pixels. Profile is high. Level is 5.1. Bitrate, I keep mine at 268. Bitrate encoding is CBR. And then advanced settings, make sure this is unchecked. And then you want to go to audio, and audio codec AC stereo 48 kilohertz. Audio quality is high. Bitrate 128, and then make sure that frequency is checked. And then go multiplexer. Make sure this is at MP4, guys. That's a big part of this. And that should be it. And then you could just hit OK. I'll cancel. I already have it done. And then color management really doesn't matter. You don't have to do anything here. But make sure all these settings are exactly the same. And I'm going to guarantee you guys that these are the best possible render settings you can have on your video. So yeah, they're gonna work good. Your video is gonna look great. I guarantee you that. And then if you want to save it as a preset, hit this right here. Hit make template, and then just give your preset a name. Hit OK, and then every time you want to render something, you just hit this, and your preset should be over here somewhere. But that is basically it, guys. I wanted to do this tutorial for a long time because I know it's crucial to editing, and if you have bad render settings, then it doesn't matter how much effort you put into your video, it's just going to look like crap. But if you have good render settings, then you're a-okay. And one more thing that I forgot to actually show you guys is some people do not have the format H.264. I never used to have it, and then I re-downloaded After Effects and just magically appeared. If for some reason you do not have H.264, you could select QuickTime Movie format options and make sure the compression type is at H.264. The quality will end up being the same, and then you can just copy these settings down and you're good. But that's if you don't have H.264. If you do have it, then you might as well use it because that's the best possible quality you can get on a video through After Effects. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If this helped out, please comment or give it a like. And I plan on doing a lot of tutorials on After Effects, you know, like how to do certain things, you know, maybe CC Tyler, vector blur, flame, scope flame, CC lens, you know, anything. I really want to start doing tutorials, and expect 2 edits this weekend. One is going to be a surprise, the other one's going to be a team task for a clan that I just got into. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give it a like. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, that's it. Peace out.